Kia ora, New Zealand. In your bulletin today, the sentencing over a soldier's training death has been postponed to next month. The Defence Force will be sentenced in Auckland for the death of Private Michael Ross, who drowned last September near Waiuru. The New Zealand Defence Force pleaded guilty to failing to take all practical steps to ensure his safety. The Prime Minister expects Peter Dunne to remain in Parliament. The United Future MP quit as a minister last week following the inquiry in the unauthorised disclosure of the Kitteridge GCSB report. John Key says if Mr Dunne continues to maintain his innocence, he sees no reason why he would need to resign.
If he does, well, we'll fight the by-election, and it's been a long sort of national seat realistically. I mean, we've won the party vote there for a very long period of time.
And it could be some time before any decisions are made as to whether the teenagers accused of assaulting student Stephen Dudley will have their charges upgraded. The Kelston Boys High School pupil died on Thursday night after a fight at rugby practice. A police spokesperson says they have a number of things to take into account before deciding to whether they would upgrade the charges. And the Glin Inquiry into child abuse and domestic violence is to undergo a review following some resignations and questions over whether information collected is being held securely. Heather Henare of the Women's Refuge is involved in the review, and she's working hard to ease the concerns of participants who have already told their stories.
It's important that we make sure that victims who have shared their information can be reassured that that information is only being used for the purpose in which it's been collected and that their information is safe.
The latest QV reports show house prices in most regions continue to climb. Wellington is showing steady growth, up 2.7% from May last year, while Christchurch's prices are up 10% and Dunedin up 4.2%. In the largest rise, Auckland is up 12.7% from the May last year, while Tauranga properties are down slightly. And overseas and in Germany, several towns along the Elbe River are under threat after a dike cracked under pressure from floodwaters. Authorities have urged 15,000 people to flee their homes. The floods have so far killed at least 18 people across Central Europe. And with Syria's civil war spilling over into the Golan Heights and threatening a peacekeeping mission, the United Nations has launched its biggest ever appeal for humanitarian aid to Syria, estimating over 10 million Syrians will need aid by the end of 2013. Israel has vowed not to interfere in the border conflict, although Benjamin Netanyahu emphasised as long as the fire is not directed at them. And the new SmartGate Plus system unveiled at Auckland Airport today takes just 9 seconds to walk through. The gate scanner photographs each traveller who approaches and then matches it to their passport. It's estimated around 4,000 passengers with Kiwi, Australian, US or UK e-passports will use it each week. And the second Hobbit premiere won't be held in Wellington. Peter Jackson's spokesperson Matt Dravitsky has confirmed the Desolation of Smaug will have its first public screening elsewhere, but he can't confirm where that will be. The premiere last November for An Unexpected Journey brought an estimated $11.7 million to the Wellington economy. Finally in sports, and it was a tense win for the Blackcaps last night as they managed a one-wicket nail-biting win over Sri Lanka to kick off their Champions Trophy tournament. Tim Southee hit 13 of 21 at the death to hold on for New Zealand, chasing 139 in the 37th over. And that's all from me and the team here at Endzone tonight. Ka kite anō.